Hey, good evening. So this is going to be a quick session, but I thought I just wanted to share it to you because it just was a recent realization, and it's kind of developed over the last few weeks. So last time we did a meditation together, we talked about the sound that you hear when you meditate. This time we're going to talk about the movement of your body. Okay. So, like I said, it doesn't matter if your body spirals to the right or spirals to the left, or you might not move at all, and that's okay. But what I want you to focus on this time, so if your body moves, that's fine. But some people that are advanced meditators, when we do this, when we start to meditate right now, you're going to focus on your breath, and I'm going to guide you through your breath because the prana is more rare than the breath and oxygen. That's why yogis can go without breath and they can go without eating for days and months and years at a time. They're in this other state. They're in a rarefied state of consciousness. Okay. So right now we're going to practice the Prana breath. So even though we breathe all the time and we should be conscious of our breathing and how healthy we are with our lungs, but the Prana breath is conscious breathing. So that's why it's good to like sit and meditate. And, if you want to get your crystal right now and have a nice crystal to kind of ground your energy, because I'm going to be teaching you about the prana breath that's more rare than oxygen. It's just like a light feather within the atmosphere, but it's charged. Some people feel it's the Holy Spirit. I mean, it could be, right? So the prana breath is like really, really special. So we're going to start right now. I'm going to start to meditate. So get your crystal. And we're going to breathe in. The routine is to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. So, but it's going to be connected with, your focus is going to be on okay, let me just demonstrate and then we'll practice, okay? You're going to focus on your lower back, your sacrum, right? Your triangular bone in the back. So you're going to focus in that area. So when you breathe in, you're going to visualize yourself bringing like just a little band of light going up and over the top of your head. And as you exhale, you're forming an orbit. So that's what we're going to do. Now it gets more interesting. Okay, so we're going to start with I don't know how we're going to start, right? When we start meditation, we'll see what happens here. Usually I start to vibrate and I usually move to the left or the right. But I wanted to get this message out first because, like I said before, some people will not move at all. Some people move up and back. Your body is healing itself, and it's learning how to meditate and be calm and let go of stress. So you're coming into this state of awareness that you haven't had before, and that's good, right? It's good. You feel happy inside yourself. Okay, so the people that are more advanced meditators, they can visualize pulling the energy up and over on top like the orbit, right? But then then within this orbit of the breath, the pranayama, we're going to be breathing the prana because you're going to be consciously doing this orbit. You're going to be consciously doing this as you breathe. Now, within that breath that's going this way, there's another one going this way, like a figure 8. Okay, and that's where the spiral comes in. So you're going to be breathing, but you're still going to be in the spiral. So that means at one point, as you get deeper into the breath, you're gonna forget about the fact that you're gonna experience two different directions at one time. And you'll know when you get to it. It's not that important. Okay, I just want you to be aware of it. That I don't want you to feel attached. Oh, I'm not feeling this and I'm not feeling that. That's not what this is about. Okay? This is about your body and your soul and your spirit harmonizing and awakening. All right, so we're going to start. Like I said, I'm going to be guiding you through, and then we'll stay with that consistent breathing with the loop. Even though you might be going around this way or that way, you're going to eventually be able to be in the midst of both. But like I said, focus more on the prana. Okay, focus more on the prana. Okay. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. In through your nose and out through your mouth. So for some of you, the spiral might have started already. Okay, so mine is consistently to the right. That doesn't mean it's never going to change to the left, but right now it goes to the right. All right, so now that we're in the spiral of meditation, if you're not spiraling, like I said, don't stress. I want those people that are ready to do this, whether you're spiraling or not, it doesn't matter right now. I want you to focus your attention on your lower back, your sacrum. And we're going to breathe in through our nose, and I want you to visualize a light coming all the way from the back of your tailbone, all the way up, and coming over like a waterfall of crystal light. And then you're going to breathe in again, and you're going to circulate it. Circulate the light, baby, okay? Here we go. Tailbone up over the top of the head, down the front like a crystal waterfall, and all the way up again. From the sacrum all the way up your back, all the way over the top of your head, down the front, and back around. So at this point, you might feel like you're splitting. You might feel distinctively like you can feel the prana go from the top and down and around, and you can feel the spin, and that's good. Okay, let's work a little more. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. As you do the pranayama, you might feel your energy speeding up. You might feel really warm, or you just might feel your energy quickening in your whole body. And that's okay. You're going through a healing process, okay? So remember, stay in your heart. Don't let the fear mongers come after you. You know, they're trying to make everybody afraid right now of every little thing. Stay in your heart, stay in your center, pray, meditate, go for a walk in the park, take a salt bath, go for a swim in the ocean. That would be my favorite. Go for a swim in the ocean and walk on the beach. So that would be heavenly. So find something that's going to make your vibration higher and stronger. I'm going to order this tea again. This is for entertainment purposes only. So, I think this is a good time in wintertime to do a detox, right? I love this tea. I already finished this one. I didn't really do a consistent 28-day detox. It's like when I'm off on the weekend, then I'll drink this. Wait, which one? This one in the morning. This is the daytime one. And this one in the evening. And they both have chamomile. They're wonderful teas. I mean, you could check it out yourself and you can ask your doctor about it. I mean, I had no bad reaction to those at all. Not to say that you won't, because there might be some substances inside of there that you might be allergic to. So you really have to do your homework on that one. But I found for me, they're very beneficial. So, let's watch how the energy moves right now, right? We're going to get a 7-planet lineup. That's intense, 7-planet lineup. So I wonder if the reason all these planets are lining up, 6 or 7 in a row, is to pull us in another direction because the meteor is coming in the other direction. I mean, you would think that if all these planets are lined up, they would have some kind of gravitational force, right? So I don't know. That could be a crazy idea. But I kind of thought, well, maybe we'll protect ourselves with the planets. God's going to line them all up. And then the meteor will just go, it'll go right by us. So, yeah, a lot of changes on the earth. Right now, the earth is belching us up. Belching us up. One of my dreams would see that we could cut back flying 6 days a week, not 7. You know how much that would cut down the pollution in the atmosphere? If they just stopped flying the planes so much. There's too many of them crashing anyway. Let's take a break from aviation. This has been a rough Aquarius month, right? It's ruled by Aquarius. Wow. Rules aviation. So something has to be looked at there. I mean, are people not doing their jobs? They're not getting enough training? They're not repairing the planes diligently? I don't know. It's pretty creepy. But I know we could help. We could really, because during 2020, right, when they didn't have, no, 9/11, no, it was 2020, right? There wasn't so much travel. So 2020, the pollution really decreased. So that was the easiest cause and effect, right? You stop flying the plane so much. I mean, why do we have to fly so much? I mean, we have all these other ways of getting in touch with each other. But I don't know, that's just my soapbox. So I hope you got something out of this meditation, because now this meditation is combined with the breath. So we're not just doing, and then I also, during this type of meditation, you can also start to hear the music. So the sound current, it's called the nod, the nod. There's different names for it. There's different books have different names for it, but it's called a sound current. So you have that, you have the music going, you have the body going into the spiral. So all part of a cleansing process. And the pranayama, the conscious breathing breath. So even when you're doing dishes and you can kind of think about your breath at that time. So you can become into a state of meditation, not just when you're sitting down, but also when you're in movement, when you're doing chores. So then chores don't really feel like chores. They're just part of livelihood. Okay, let's take one more breath in. And you're in my rosary every day, so just know that, okay? And we will meet along the way. There are some. I do want to do a tarot reading. I just not too sure. Don't have that put together yet. Stay in the light and stay in the heart. And eat more greens.